Welcome back to day 36 of my weight loss journey and uploading every day until I reach my goal of 150 pounds. I weighed in a little bit lower today, 171.6, I believe. So almost a pound down from yesterday. Not sure what's going on, but I'm just sticking to the program. Although today I'm going to be changing it up just a little bit because I think the same thing happened to me last week, but I have a bunch of salad greens that I want to use up before they go bad. So I'm going to be eating a lot of salad today, and we'll see how far I get this morning with this guy, because salad can take a while to eat and it'll be tricky with him. He doesn't really want to be put down right now. He's getting over some kind of bug. I'll show you what that looks like. I ended up starting the day with some tea. I made some for me, mother's milk, and my boyfriend, Stress Ease. These traditional medicinal teas are so good. While I sipped that throughout the morning, I had my big salad. I put most of this together the day before and then just added red lentil and steamed potato to the top. But this is a bunch of spring mix, a huge amount with shredded cabbage. It's one of those coleslaw mix packages from the store. And then also broccoli slaw, a bunch of green onion, and some steamed green beans. And I like to use those packs of shredded broccoli and cabbage because it just makes my life so much easier. And this was a really big salad. I hung out with little guy while I was eating it, so I eventually was able to get through it. If you have or had little ones, let me know if you can relate to this, but it feels like musical chairs when I'm eating. I'll go from having him sit on the counter with me to me holding him in one arm to putting him in one of the chairs that he likes and then moving him to another chair that he likes and just doing this round robin from spot to spot to spot to keep him entertained, because otherwise he gets bored. He doesn't like to stay in the same position while I'm eating. It's not entertaining for him. We were approved to start giving him solids at our recent pediatrician appointment, so we've been experimenting with that a little bit, which helps keep him interested, but it's still a challenge. I snacked on some grapes later in the day while I was prepping my next giant salad, and this is exactly the same thing as the first, except I used a different dressing. I just used this balsamic glaze. I forgot to mention that, but on the first one, I did a mix of hummus, balsamic vinegar, and hot sauce. That's usually my go-to dressing that I just mix up at home. But for this one, I decided to change it up a little bit and just use this glaze, which is really thick and sweet, and you can get a bunch of different flavors. So I change it up sometimes, but this was really good, and it was enormous. When I got back, I was a little hungry, so I had this banana. It is the next morning while I'm filming this voiceover. Yesterday ended up being a really long day. My partner had like a 13-hour day at work and he didn't get home till really late. After that evening walk that we went on, I did some work on my pull-up bar, but I didn't film that. And then we just went to bed. So that was all I ended up eating and doing that day. And I will tune back in with you tomorrow for day 37. Thank you for watching, and let me know how things are going for you on your journey.